spoilers for, Dark Terminator, Dark Woke Fate, or Dark Trash, or however I want to call it, okay? That John Connor's twist was James Cameron's idea. John Connor, James, Terminator director James Cameron wants you to know that what happens in the future of John Connor was his idea. It was his idea of going from New Zealand instead of Avatar 2 and Avatar 3. It was his idea that we were the guy who dreamed of that kind of future and directed two Terminator films, both both sci-fi action classics. It was his idea. Don't blame the messenger. Okay. After directing the first two movies, blah blah blah, Cameron returns. It's I'm gonna get to the juicy stuff now. To talk about and it takes place at the T2 and Sarah Connor's son John stopped Judgment Day. Set 1 year later, Sarah and John hanging out happy on Guatemala when a rogue T-800 appears and kills what defeats the savior of humanity. Set for Sarah's eyes before stalking off. It's basically complete. Many told their fast to flee. That tragedy sets her on a new path towards a different fate as Grizzled. But traumatized soldier hunting warrior opens a new door for heroes, Danny and the other two characters that really no one cares about, okay? It's a twist that Cameron proposed the audience expectations, but say about in the first 40 seconds, said John Connor's new tragic fate. They're saying at a pizzeria, he told his rocks it blows him away. So, you're like 1 minute to the movie, everybody went, you really want to do this? So, it was James Cameron's idea to kill off John Connor, who co-wrote the first area of Gale Unheard and T2 of William Hisler, assuming in his dancer's voice and Portwag and the teleconference has been going on for at least 3 decades. For the middle of LA Creative discussions about the idea ended in petty but universal agreement that was the thing to do, okay? But I think killing them off is not the main problem. The main problem is all the feminism and all the SCW stuff, okay? It would be different about if it was Sarah Connor fighting against the Tornado, but they introduced these other two characters in the movie. Okay, these other characters that were basically it. And basically, we presented Sarah. Well, she had John made her own fate, and T2 refuses to humanity's timeline also changed. Now it's getting its place. There exists an entire entity known as reason. We can have it in the future is where Grace comes from. And Sarah Connor's a happy character. First of all, this movie didn't even need to exist. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, this whole movie does not need to exist. It's like Terminator Genesis. The movie does not need to exist, okay? And you need to walk through that to a first place to this great first start to character arc. He said, okay, the thing is, he can't really make Freddy Son John Connor and the related says John Connor character, was supporting critical and commercial assaults. His time has passed. Villa said he was supposed to be a savior of mankind, so in the future. And earlier the man history passed by. Congressman John Connor, accountant John Connor, okay. And they're trying to make it, they want to make a new, and this movie's a flop, okay. And Tim Miller, especially you, used to be ashamed of this movie, okay. Completely bombed, okay. This was James Cameron's idea, but Tim Miller was the one who was the final saying it, okay. He probably said, "Oh yes, and let's make it," and then let's kill off John. And he probably said, "Oh, let's kill off John Connor and make it feminist," okay. Of course, I'm the director, so I have the final say in it, of course. And it turns into this woke piece of trash, okay. For the first time in 10 years, a Terminator movie flopped. And on Metacritic, it's at 4.0 now.
Drill.
Cordless.
Noted.
It's less than 5 seconds. They won't copyright you. When physics creators both characters in Alien 3, wait for the same time and Dark Fate was done and proved by the king of the world himself. And this guy is completely correct. This is a franchise that sort of ended with T2 because it was the perfect ending, okay? This didn't need 4 more, Terminator 2 didn't need 4 more sequels, okay? Or they could have made at least the third one, that was it, called Terminator 3. And that's it. Now we're in the state where Terminator is basically a dead franchise, okay? We can't tell which one is canon because they have 4 new canon movies. No movie they can consider canon or not. Okay, Terminator 3, Terminator Salvation, Terminator Genesis, which completely rewrites the story of Terminator 1, and Terminator Dark Fate, which is another sequel to Terminator 2. So the movie is just, no one cares about this movie, okay? Dark Fate is a complete failure. Okay, this movie, of course, a lot of videos trying to hide, all the actual reviews for this movie, because no one really actually likes this movie. And I won't be surprised if it is kind of like, a bunch of, feminists, those types of people, are paid to give good reviews on here, SJWs and Disney paying people to give good reviews on here with a verified score rating. And that's basically what Terminator Dark Fate. It was actually James Cameron's idea to kill off. He actually approved of it. He actually approved of John Connor being killed, his character, because he is the creative mastermind behind his movies. So yes, James Cameron did approve of the whole John Connor being killed in the first minute of the movie. It was all his idea, okay? His idea, and it's stupid. And James Cameron, especially you, Tim Miller, you killed off the Terminator franchise, and hopefully it's dead for good, and we don't have to ever see another Terminator movie ever again.